Libra. This is Pocket Watch. I am Lambie, and of course, just wishing you a happy December. Yesterday was my Thanksgiving dinner. However, we are pushing forward into December and we're trying to figure out what's going on. I got a lot of the zodiac already done, and they were really coming up with some of the same cards, and it was really having the messages tie in a specific way. And so I'm just hoping that your reading turns out, just as beautiful as everyone else's. Let's just start out with Circle of Life Tarot. So, perfect. Something you have to sacrifice in life, and you're trying to figure out what kind of sacrifice it is. What do you have to sacrifice, Leo? Let's split the cards and let's figure it out. At the bottom of the deck, we do have guidance here. So you are guided to sacrifice something specifically. This came up in this type of way, not straight up. And so it's letting me know that this is not a hardcore sacrifice. It's not a full-blood loss, but it is going to be hard for you to understand. It's going to be hard for you to do. It's going to be hard for you to kind of separate from. But it didn't come in reverse. So it's letting me know that you will get this done. What do you have to sacrifice exactly? Let's figure that part out. All right, so we have some things coming in reverse. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So it's letting me know that it's a person that you have to actually sacrifice. You like this person, you deal with this person quite heavily, but they're just not the one for you. They're not somebody who, exactly like I said, they're just not the one for you. The one. This came up as reverse, and it's just letting me know that this person, they don't really value all that you do. They may like, let's say specifically, I like how you look. This is another thing. I just felt like I had a huge accent coming on. Are you dealing with somebody who's overseas, or somebody who's different culture, like from Scotland or something like that, or somebody where they're from like an icy land or something? It's letting it be known that you may really like this person, or this person may really like you, but they're missing so many aspects. It's like all they have is just I value. Ooh, I like what I see. Ooh, I like what I see. But ideally, when it comes to all the other pentacles, when it comes to the things that are really valuable to you and the things that make you who you are, it just seems as if that person's not going to see that area. Again, this is not somebody who you would raise a family with. You see that the baby is born and it's passed over to the midwife, and it's healthy, and not passed over to the midwife. The midwife is passing it on over to the mother, and that's the first time that embracing comes in, and soon after that the baby latches on to mommy, and just starts feeding and everything like that. So it's just letting me know that you're sacrificing something right now that's dealing with that situation. That, even though you want to go in that direction, that's not something that, this person can do. You may not see this right now. If you already have children with this person, then by all means, it's like you probably shouldn't have another child, at least not right now, because the person is not focused on what the family is offering as a whole regardless right now. Again, I see heartbreak here. So it just seems, or three is a crowd, but I more so see heartbreak. I see that you're saying like, this is going to tear me up. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm not going to try to, I would have to have a conversation with this person. I'm not going to be able to ghost them or anything like that. It's a sacrifice. A sacrifice means that you're sacrificing something that really you couldn't afford to sacrifice, but you have to anyway, right? And so it's just letting me know that, yeah, you letting this go, you having to have a meeting with this person and let them know how you feel and what's going on, it's going to be in your best interest to deal with your guides, to deal with your angels, to hear about, these are not illusions that's coming up with the Seven of Cups. It's more about everlasting waters, everlasting spaces to where you can reside in and you can heal. Okay, so it's like you're taken away from this person. This could also be a friend as well. Doesn't have to be a loved one. Sometimes best friends, close family members, they have you more is so emotional that appears as it's a relationship, but ideally it's just saying this angel It's basically, the way that he is temperance, he's tempering this right here, is just letting me know that, in this season, in this Sagittarius season, you're going to have to actually cut this person off and let them go. It's really hard to let somebody go during the holiday season sometime because, people really want to be together around then. But ideally, that again, that is still going to be an illusion if you decide to go along with that person, right? Because that they're not seeing you eye to eye. You guys may look good walking around with one another, but it's not as if, in the inside, if somebody with soulful eyes were to see you, it wouldn't really add up to the natural eye. Okay, so let's just get some clarification on what else is going on in this situation, and we're doing this for December for Libra. We're doing this for December for Libra. That one flipped out. I'll figure out what that one is. Vital sources of water. Do you need mineral water instead of regular water? Or what's going on? I would definitely say you need some mineral water right now. It's just gonna help you. And you're saying, well, how's it gonna help you? I need to be more specific about that. If I'm saying that you need like water, a mineral water, it's letting me know that you're probably missing some iron in your system, possibly. You're missing that, those minerals that come around that and support your system, support your bones, support your calcium, support your mind, your strength, your muscles, and stuff like that. You need a more coarse type of a water because you need something to be rebuilding within your system. Okay, and so I just want to let you know that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and I'm an Aquarius. This is a star card that came out, and so just letting it be known. Like, if anything, I would be the person that would understand that. I had something on the back here that was kind of, I've already written out, kind of give me more of a draw to the card. And so when it's the star here, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but it's letting me know that you need to go see a healer. You definitely need to set an appointment with a healer. I don't care if you're doing sound healing, if you're doing Reiki, if you're doing therapy for, just talking via that. Whatever it is, you need therapy. And the therapy that you need could be in hiking, walking by the water, walking by the ocean, hiking, walking in the trees, meditating, things like that. It's just because you did see yourself going down a different road. As you can see, this person is looking out. You do see yourself set out for something else. So the sacrifice is not as painful, but ideally it's like you had other plans and other endeavors, there is something coming through quick. I'm not sure if it's if you're dealing with someone, a fire sign or an earth sign specifically. But I would say again, Sagittarius is showing up. You can actually be dealing with a Sagittarius person. If you want to look at it in another type of a way, I would say that a Sagittarius may be the person who's going to cut you off, but they're only doing it because they're guided to. They're guided to by family members and friends, and it's not by word of mouth, but it's by energy. When they go and they're visiting family and friends, the way that the evening or the day is going, epiphanies are just pushing out towards them, or epiphanies are pushing out towards you. And so you have a quick mindset about what you're really feeling and what you're thinking. And that's where the change actually begins. Okay. I feel like you're talking to, right here, it's like an uncle or somebody that you actually need to speak to, somebody who's holding something out for you. What I mean by that is, like, when you have somebody that's always holding something for you on the side, it's like you could always go and talk to that person. They just drop these gems on you. Maybe you may need a little bit of extra money. Maybe you need to crash, at their house for a while, or maybe you need to, some people love hanging out with their family members, their elders. Maybe you want him to go on a vacation or something with you just because he's really funny and has a really good personality, and it's a really good kicker for when you are down in your spirits. Maybe you need somebody to really talk to. Maybe this person was a father figure to you as well. But it's just letting me know that this person has a lot of wisdom. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This person could be a Virgo if you're looking for them, or any type of earth sign, I would say. And Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And yeah, I just want you to be able to reach out to this person. If you know who this person is and they always got your back and your best interest, this is something where you could go and converse with them about this sacrifice, and they'll be able to let you know, like, man, this is a whole circle of life. This is the way things are. And by the way, they're going to be able to give you a little gem. They're going to be able to pass you to somebody that's going to really open you up, and you're going to say, oh, this is why this happened. You introduced me to this person after we talked about the sacrifice, and now this person is helping me. Like, I had to sacrifice that job, that relationship. I had to sacrifice that way of thinking. Whatever it is, this person's going to introduce you to basically the furthering of your path, the furthering of your future. And so it is going to be a new beginning for you. You are set out, you have the full card, and you are set out to listen to whatever the ancestors and guides, or whoever is guiding you, whatever they're telling you. It just seems as if that's what's going on. So let's get some guidance cards, and let's just make sure that we have what we have going on. Okay, let's just see if we can continue a little bit. Okay, so that didn't merge. Okay. Yeah, morality. It just seems as if this is something of order. This is something that was ordained. Like, you could actually be somebody who is going to be pushed into a more traditional life. Yeah, so you're not going to use something you've been suppressing or whatever. I feel like this reminds me as if somebody has to be like ordered into being a priest or some type of tradition. It doesn't have to be Catholic or anything like that, but it's like, you're born in a family and raised in a family, and they let you be as free all this time, but that you were suppressing a type of magic that's within you, or a type of word that's within you, a type of power that's within you. Okay. And your family and friends, they're saying, okay, that's why you have to do this type of sacrifice, because you're about to be ordained into a higher position, into a higher level. If not at the job, if not at, wherever it's going to be at, it's going to be a closed community in a sense, or it's going to be a sense of tradition through family. And so sometimes you could just be ordained by an uncle or somebody, and it's just the way that the tradition is practiced. I feel like that's what they're telling you. You got to stop, the people that you're with, the people that you're dealing with. This is what I feel like they're telling you. The people that you're dealing with, or whether it's a relationship or friends, they're not the ones for you. Because why? You're supposed to be a leader. It seems like you have to go a certain type of a way. You're getting you're breaking hearts, and you're also not really nourishing your own heart with the people or the person that you're actually dealing with. We actually would like you to be able to start a family and be able to mentor people, and to be able to heal the hearts that are around you. Not just because they're broken hearted people, but just because they're people who, don't fully understand the path that they're on. And so you have background in alchemy, or your family has background in alchemy, and it's not an illusion about what's to come for you. That about this calling already. It says, like, it seems like you were supposed to do something like at 12 years old and you never did, or something happened like when you were 12 and it kind of shied you away from the work, and it seemed like when you were like 17 or something, like you had like an epiphany or realization. And it just seems to me as if you kind of keep skipping out on all the times to where you can like push yourself into this church or this place, or wherever it is that you're going, whatever community is calling you. They've been calling you for a long time. And so now, it's about to be that time to where you're about to show up. You're about to show up. Okay. And then Leo, I just want to make sure you didn't, you almost showed up in your own reading. So yeah, but you have a good sense of innocence to you. So I feel that you are still able to become this leader. Like, even though you missed the opportunity in the past, and that's the best time usually for, getting people in their youth to become leaders and to be a certain traditional, archetype, or however you would call it. They usually have that innocence within them, and you want to keep that so that it could, just become more powerful as they grow in age. And these people actually look very similar to me right now. So I'm letting you know you have double guidance, and this is something that is very sacred. Okay. And so that's why you do have to change your life and sacrifice a lot of, you just had to sacrifice a lot of what you've been doing. I feel like you've been living like an American type lifestyle, and you're like somebody that's from, Indonesia, Africa, Samoa. Like, I feel like, your family and everything is so traditional. Everything around you is so traditional, but you've been living like the American lifestyle, the free lifestyle, do as you feel lifestyle. And they're trying to let you know, no, you need a little bit more, not stability, but you need more restrictions and more order in what it is that you're doing in life overall. Okay. And so I think that's going to be it for these cards. I just want to make sure if there's any more guidance cards that want to come out. And there's not. And so, yeah, let's see. I'm going to get into these realms and see what's going on with that. And I could pull some soul cards for you. I don't feel like there needs to be any rolling of the dice today for you for whatever reason. I feel like that's just going to be too busy. I'll take those two. Okay, so, the word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. So yes, it could be letting you know you could be not, in the past, you weren't honest with yourself about who you truly were and the path that you were going to take. You just figured that, hey, the times have changed, but it's not so. You can be really somebody, honestly, who's specifically trying to be called in to be ordained in some type of way. Even you could also be, if you're dealing with somebody, if your spouse or your mate is like this, then you would be the first lady of this community. Okay. And so it's like, wow, I would really have to change what I'm doing because now I'm going to be first lady of this community. And, they're expecting something different from me. So no matter which way it goes, like it does really make sense. And then the altar priestess. Okay. Yeah, exactly. We got priestess and word Lord. So you guys are dealing with something, definitely dealing with faith, and you guys are called into it. You really don't want to do it. However, it's not, you just feel like the work may not be, as real as you, as I don't know how to explain it, but your belief system is a little bit different, and what you got going on here is just letting me know, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. I definitely believe that you guys are somebody who are trying to be, you're going to be trained into doing certain ritualistic endeavorments. And so yeah, that's really great for you that you're deciding to take that route and take that road. And it's a very sacred space that you're going to create within yourself, just by being connected to this, being connected to this community. Yeah, I just see that, it's going to be a long time. You're going to definitely be you're going to be working into the day you die. People are, going to be coming to you to be healed, to get guidance or whatever it is, whether you're a male or a female. Whether, the priestess is here, the word Lord is here. And so it's letting me know that you may be a prophet. You may prophesize, pretty heavily. And, you have to realize what that means, and my mouth is being completely shut right now because I've had that road as well. And this is like a discussion that I just feel like I had with my ancestors, and it's very hard to deal with. So I don't blame you, Libra. I don't blame you for triple checking about this situation before you fully go in on it, but it's within you, it's in your heart. I don't have any soul cards coming out. Any soul cards for Libra? Any soul cards for Libra? I see one. Is there any more? I feel like Libra should at least have a couple. Yeah, it's all about what you hear. Okay, you hear something from somebody, and you really got to take it in. That's the way that you're going to be learning. You don't always have to write things down when you're studying, but it's like every time you have discussion with these people, these closed meetings or whatever it is, it's making it known that yes, what you hear, what they're telling you, these are sacred messages. These are sacred times. It's very serious. And so it's like, always be on the lookout, always listen. Okay. Yes, you haven't found your exact teacher yet. And that's because by now you were supposed to already be a teacher. Okay. So it's like, well, now I have to, I feel like your uncle or some family member is really trying to help you, but they're also letting you know if you have any background in music or anything like that, you can revamp in that and you can connect that to your faith and to your tradition, and it can really open you up. Okay. They say, go reach into your past and find something that was really, legit. Even if it's sports or something, there's always some way you can incorporate something within your tradition or your faith, especially when it's your life and you have to incorporate a color wheel of things into your life. There's always room. Okay. And so you may have not found your teacher yet. You may not see eye to eye with your teacher yet. Your teacher may have not accepted you yet. I feel like they're saying that you're a little bit out of the age range for this initiation, but have no fear. God is going to have it come through for you, and you're going to be able to work this situation out, and you're going to be able to walk your path and be on the calling that you're supposed to be on. Okay. And I'm just saying if there's any other emotional cards that could come out that can clarify the situation for you, Libra. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you that you still are trying to be initiated into this service community. Serving people and serving, God is so important. And so, yeah, I just seen the world card come through. So the world is definitely supporting you in this. They're calling for you to be a leader in this situation. Okay, so is there anything for Libra right now coming up? Is there anything for Libra right now that's coming up? Libra, 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 and it's going to be for December, and that's just okay. Perfect. I'm going to sit these here just for clarification if need be. Okay, we got the Three of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, well, it seems like ceremony is at a delay, but you've already had the ceremony as well. But they're saying you may need another type of ceremony, another type of blessing, but you've already had one when you were a child. So it's kind of like you're like, I'm not gonna really relive the past. What's going on here? I see this person like lighting the candles up and starting it off. You're gonna say like, I've seen this when I was younger. My mother already did this for me or raised me in a certain way. And so if anybody is trying to let you know that you're not qualified anymore because you have to, you got to jump through all these hoops, or you can't jump through certain hoops, then by all means, like you're not gonna really kind of listen to them. Another thing is, you're not going to be feeling down about if you're delayed in a situation, or if you feel like, it's just it's an odd time to start, don't be discouraged. And I feel like you're not discouraged, right? You're not looking back and saying like, oh, are they looking at me? Because you actually may still be taking courses with children who are younger. Like you could be like literally 27, 38 years old, but you still go through certain ceremony teachings. And so there could be a lot of 8-year-olds and 12-year-old young men or something like that you're doing these classes with, these ceremonies with, and you don't feel weird about it. Like they still see you actually as a leader. They're not laughing or saying like, oh, why, like how is he in our class and or in our ceremony and he's this age? It's like, well, no, it's not usual that this stuff happens, but it is possible. And so yeah, you're just not letting anything get in your head and get stuck in your head negative. You're keeping all negativity outside, and that's wonderful. You could be getting discrimination from like-minded people. It could be, you could be thinking poorly about yourself, but I feel like that's not what's technically going on. But an air sign could be trying to discourage you from an air sign could be trying to discourage you from walking on your path. um you know they could be saying different things, and it can make you feel a certain type of way, and you may just heard it from them, but they don't know how heavy it really is. Okay, we have Queen of Wands reverse, Six of Wands, and we have a star coming out again. You have the star here, so yeah, air sign, it's going to be an Aquarius. Another thing is maybe the Aquarius is coming up right here, and I know that the last time it was supposed to be a healer, so it seems like you will receive that healing. You will actually break from the people that sacrifice, if it's a person or anything like that. You have to separate from a certain person so that you can actually do your work. This person may want to start a family and do everything right now, and you're like, well, actually I'm going this way in my life, so we just got to separate from one another. It seems as if that's definitely going to happen. You do have somebody who's bitterly waiting for you for some reason. I feel like somebody like a mother or auntie or somebody is like bitterly waiting for you to finally get on with your life and do the traditional things that you're supposed to do. They're really irritated with you. They're just like, when are you going to be like, I don't know who they just named right now, but they named somebody, and I'm not sure if this is like a father, a grandfather, a cousin or something, but they're comparing you to someone. And so it's kind of like, trying to get you to get that ball rolling, it seems like. But it seems like you are receiving healing from an Aquarius, whether it's just by listening to what they're saying, or if it's by actually, if this Aquarius is an actual healer within her or his self. Going to them, it seems like you're going to really be able to see yourself for who you truly are. I see this as like a mirror right here, though the moon is more like a mirror to me. And so I do believe that this Aquarius is trying to have you see your self-value and who you truly are. And that could be healing within itself once you realize who you are. We have the Hero of Swords, but thank goodness it is coming in reverse. And so there was somebody that was probably trying to come and snipe you, probably steal, kill, destroy, whatever it could be. But it was like the lot was just going to randomly fall on you. It comes in reverse, so it seems as if, being that you are making sacrifices and you are dealing with certain angelic beings and whatnot, you totally you know, you replay you place yourself in other areas now, so the lot won't fall on you now when it comes to losing stuff, getting stuff stolen, getting hurt in fights, or whatever it is. Those things are going to fall by the wayside. It's not going to be able to see you or search for you or touch you just because of the changes that you're going through right now. You're becoming a different person, so the target can't really, snipe you the way it could, or the lot can't fall on you, because you're constantly moving and constantly growing. Okay. And so, yeah, I hope that your initiation goes wonderfully well. And just let me know if you like this reading. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share. See you later.